Today's hymn on God's providence is by a German hymn writer from the 17th century. He lived like Martin Rinkart through the 30 Years' War with its devastating impact on the nation. As we were saying, millions of people were killed in that war, and it was followed by plague and other disasters. And this is by Georg Christian Newmark, and he had his share of challenges in his own life. He twice lost all his possessions, the first time early on in his life through robbery, and the second time through a fire that destroyed everything. And yet he was able to write a hymn like this on the God's providence, which in this case really focuses on his providence in our individual lives. Leave God to order all your ways. You'll find him in the evil day, your all-sufficient strength and guide. And then in the last verse he says, sing, pray, and swerve not from his ways. And again, it's singing hymns like this, and also particularly singing psalms, that in times when God's providence seems obscure and difficult to us, as it did obviously in Georg Newmark's life when he faced disappointments like losing all your possessions, that he was able to see the hand of God behind these events. And this is another few sentences by John Calvin. Therefore, since the Christian heart has been thoroughly persuaded that all things happen by God's plan and nothing takes place by chance, he will always look to God as the principal cause of all things. Yet he will give attention to the secondary causes in their proper place. By that he means Satan and natural events, people. They're all second causes, but God is the principal cause. When he does this, the heart will not doubt that God's special providence keeps watch to preserve it, and will not allow anything to happen, but will turn out to its good and salvation. And then he says this, the principal cause of biblical history is to teach us that the Lord watches over the ways of the saints with such great diligence that they do not stumble over a stone. That doesn't mean that bad things don't happen to us. Of course they do, but they do not happen to us outside the will and providential plan of God for our ultimate good and his glory. Leave God to order all your ways. Hope in his promise to provide. You'll find him in the evil day, your all-sufficient strength and guide. Trust in God's unchanging love, build on the rock that nothing will remove. Only your restless heart keep still and wait in patient hope content. Most gracious soul that trusted